So this is winners round 2. We've just had Skaws, which is a great commentator just on mic now, and now he's fighting. Today with us we have Ed Spud.
Lovely to be here.
Who just took out 2 poi in a, I would say, convincing fashion. He's too humble to say it himself, but I would say convincing fashion. And we've got Fife versus Skaws. The single Joy-Con warrior versus the big brain pro controller. It's the battle of which unofficial GameCube knockoff is the correct version.
It'll be interesting to see what character Skaws decides to play today. My money might be on Toon Link.
Well, I was going to say it's going to be interesting to see what Fife plays, because he's got an Isabel, he's got a Greninja, he's got a Bayonetta. He kind of labbed Ice Climbers before.
Oh, that's an interesting one.
But single Joy-Con Ice Climbers is a bit ridiculous. He's done it.
Actually, that would be yikes.
He's done it. And he's got the desyncs.
Oh.
But that was last year.
My god, that sounds like it would be painful.
It's the end of last academic year. So, unfortunately, we're ill here at Warwick in Sock.
Hell yeah.
So, I blame Will. Will was dying at the start.
Come here, we're handing out free bacteria.
Yeah. Hopefully we've got the same thing, otherwise we're doubly infecting each other.
Nothing wrong with a double infection, question mark.
I know FT's pretty cool.
But yeah, it'll be interesting to see who Fife decides to actually play against human.
So who would you say has the advantage in this? I would say Skaws, 100%.
You should reference the match history.
The match history. Now, I believe that Skaws just won last week's tournament, and Fife came dead last. Like, I don't know. To be honest, I don't. Well, he didn't even enter. He didn't even enter last week's tournament. He was too afraid of Skaws.
Well, Fife is actually the best single Joy-Con smasher in the society.
Yeah, that is definitely true. We'll see the Falcon coming out. He's got the reflector, which is, I think it's the fastest reflector in the game, but then it stays out for quite a while and it's not amazing because of that. We might see some harassment with it. And he's got the drag down into up airs.
Fife definitely staying close, knowing if he gets too far from Toon Link, that's just, calling for him to start using his projectiles. Which I'd imagine, apart from Reflector, it would be kind of hard for Falco to actually approach.
Yeah, can you talk about it? Just like
I can.
Thank you. Please would you?
Huh?
Please would you? Because you said I can.
Wait, talk about what?
A bit louder.
Oh, hello.
Yeah.
I'm talking louder now. Apologies.
Thanks, cool. I just wasn't sure whether you were being heard on mic or not, because it's difficult. We don't have an audio feedback, and we don't have some guy to go thumbs up, thumbs down, louder to us.
It's almost like we're amateurs.
Yeah.
I mean, what? No, this is a professional Smash site.
Yeah, this is officially Nintendo sponsored. By the way, for legal reasons, that's a joke.
Nice tech from Fife. Oh,
and the bomb recovery.
Yeah.
It was 80% to about 10, but now it's fairly even. Fife closing out the stock. However, Toon Link does have quite a few confirms just to go, okay, now we're even stocks.
Yeah, it's definitely not over yet.
Panic Obby maybe in his misinput.
I don't know, Skaws does like his up Bs on stage.
And Falco definitely has a really good low percent combo game with up tilt.
Only.
We've got Skaws again.
Yeah, the horse head.
We've got Skaws after Skaws after Skaws. Are you going to have Skaws on it?
This is Skaws Appreciation Week, so...
Yeah, it's because he's the best in stock. We need the references, we need the advertisement, we have to have it on the stream. Yeah, beat him. Beat him and then you'll be on the stream every time.
Yeah. I mean, I was on stream, it was like 7th year.
Ooh.
I was on stream, for 5 out of 8.
Fife is just about as 3-stock Skaws.
No,
he isn't with that.
It was
with
day
that
2 Falco too.
Yeah, his day 2 Falco or day 1.
Skaws has definitely made comebacks before, so...
Okay, with his half an hour Falco, I'm going to say, he's styling on Skaws with his year/Smash 4 Toon Link.
It's the power of the single Joy-Con.
Yeah.
I don't think Skaws will match much, apart from Jackson.
Yeah, he definitely doesn't know this matchup, I would say. Or at least maybe Toon Link has a bit of a mischief card, but we haven't seen that Reflector come out.
I would argue that Skaws usually takes a game to figure out their opponent's playstyle and then actually does better in the next 2 games.
What, so he's deliberately sandbagging, is that what you're saying?
Not deliberately sandbagging, he's probably but the thing is with Skaws, he notices a lot. And he will definitely make use of it.
On the edge of a 3-stock, I say edge of the free stock is at 0%, it's supposed to be at 0%. But anyway,
You say
now
that,
it's last
he's
stock.
definitely bringing it back.
Now it's last stock, and we're seeing definitely the clutch factor of what allows Skaws to take tournaments. Up throw, up air. It's definitely a fun tool. Falco has that vertical, but he can't really send down anymore with his spike. His spike is a bit ratchet now, it's not very consistent. Like, Joker has a free spike, and then Falco's just like, why can't I get any love?
Oh, wait, Falco has a spike?
Yeah, down has a spike.
Oh, I did not know
But
that.
it's so inconsistent. Forward smash in
Ooh.
neutral, taking that
Kill.
game.
But Skaws definitely did try to bring that back. That was a...
Yeah. So we will probably see a different game, because it definitely wasn't dominant towards the end of it. We'll see a different game.
Fife is left.
Fife, are you forfeiting, or is he getting a different Joy-Con?
I'm getting water.
He's getting water. A water
We are
break,
having
official
a water
timeout.
break.
We need the rule keeper for this. Connor, do you think he should be allowed to time out?
Connor says yes.
Timeout,
Okay, there is
good
going to be a
or no?
timeout.
Will, do you think that Fife agree should get a timeout or not? Because he needs water. Okay, yeah, we've had the officiator. Will say that he can get water.
Back up Tio.
I would
Wait,
remember everyone watching at home to hydrate.
Yep, 2.7 litres a day is the daily recommended for an
Yeah.
adult, I think.
No one ever drinks nearly near that much. But
I think that's adult, female, or male. I can't remember. Maybe it's someone who exercises. 2.7 litres. Who knows?
it's actually just a 1-year-old child. They have to drink that much water.
Oh gosh, that's their entire weight.
Yeah.
But yeah, we are going to.
So if you ever need...
What? Were you trying to go in friendly?
I was just going to put them back in. I didn't
Okay, fair
realise he
enough.
was using them.
Yeah, he's a single Joy-Con warrior.
Yeah, I remember that.
Not double Joy-Con, single Joy-Con.
Yeah. So, I was just
Okay, cool.
checking.
Yeah, so
That's
what we've
fine,
learned
yeah,
here
yeah.
today is if you ever need your daily recommended water allowance, lend up a toddler.
Yeah, but we'll see the external mind games from Fife taking the water back because he knew that the momentum was in Skaws' favour towards the end of that game. Getting a rogue smash had to clutch it out, but it could have gone either way, to be honest.
I mean, Toon Link, known in Wind Waker for despising water.
Yeah, actually no. Like if you do use some advanced text, you can like drift through the water.
Oh yeah, you can.
I think it's reversing while pausing. I'm not sure if it's frame perfect or it's supposed to, and then you just kind of like zoom to the other end of the map. Reflector coming out, 65%. Same thing at the start of last game. Early lead from 5. Maybe he'll bring it to last stop before he loses another stop. It definitely looks that way with 80%. Oh no, now it's a lot more even. Commentator's curse right there.
Yeah.
They're trying to parry the last hit, maybe getting hit with that up B.
They're just shield poke, maybe, I don't know.
I don't think it's shield poked because you can even. Yeah, it doesn't shield poke. I'm just gonna say.
Fair enough.
Because I've shielded it many a time. Maybe he like shield tilted the other way and then shield poke, but I think he's just holding shield.
Oh. Okay. Oh, an unfortunate SD from Fife.
Yeah, Falco is a fast faller, so it's in the name he falls fast. Up throw to up air, catching the air dodge. We'll see Skaws taking the lead. Back, almost killing. For some reason, Laser actually hit with Falco.
A little bit of trivia not many people know. Falco is actually named after the Falcon.
It's almost like Captain Falcon's also named after that.
Oh no, Captain Falcon is named after Captain Falcon Roosevelt, who fought in the 5th World War against the Smarty Legion.
5th World War.
Yep.
Is that
Oh, sorry, that's spoilers, my bad.
part of the anime? There is actually an anime.
Wait, what? Is
There's
there?
an anime for Captain Falcon.
I did not know this, and I'm scared to watch it. Anyway,
It's good. It's good apparently.
Oh god, what?
Like it's good for like its time. But yeah,
The
it's something-
situation is very much reversed this game.
Yeah, last.
This is kind of what I was talking about when Skaws seems to pop off better in the 2nd and 3rd match.
Yeah, maybe he needs a water break again to reset the momentum even more because it didn't look like it worked the first time.
Oh, catching the...
Yeah, it wasn't even too framey. He just did not go to ledge.
Yeah,
He was slightly higher and the side B didn't reach.
it's unfortunate.
Toon Link's forward tilt sends at such a nice angle. It's like horizontal slash down that for some people they just can't recover afterwards. we'll say it be a 1-0. It's that one, the little football thing, the timer.
So that's
And
making it 1-1.
the Congo Falls counter pick. Scores. Congo Falls is legal.
Yoshi's Story.
Yoshi's Story.
Interesting stage. I don't know who this would benefit more.
Both
because
have a wall jump.
both have a wall jump, but also the slight sloped edges at the side may probably help Toon Link a bit more when aiming his projectiles.
It's annoying if you're on that tilted and you want a boomerang or you want an arrow.
That's also fair.
Not if you're facing off stage, but if you're facing towards stage, if they have center stage, it can be annoying.
I feel like Battlefield in general and Yoshi's Story is probably a bad stage to fight Skaws just because he seems a lot more well versed with these.
Yeah, but I think
I don't think I've seen him on like that.
yeah.
That'd be interesting.
Up tilt, however, no. The upper blast zone is quite small on Yoshi, so he may be going for that
That would be
because Falco does have quite a lot of vertical kill power. Like eventually, if they don't get the up air, they go for the back air, which doesn't kill off the top, but it's because usually on most stages you can't hit them that high. But on Yoshi's, maybe. I'm not too familiar with Falco.
Yeah, Skaws is really good at preventing the shine from Falco too. Oh, there you go, making use of the wall jumps.
Yeah, back throw taking it though. Yoshi's quite small stage. Also wise. Bomb into grab. Shield him on platform, but he's stuck on the platform.
Yeah.
You can't really do much against such a well-versed projectile character and a player that Skaws is.
While he's up there, Skaws can just absolutely dominate the bottom area.
Oh yeah, and that's another thing. Shield, if he just walks, shield blocks laser.
Oh, yeah, actually. Huh. I haven't seen much use of Reflector either.
Yeah, Reflector could be used more.
Again, making use of the wall jump.
And the tilted area on Yoshi's kind of preventing the 2-frame with the down smash.
That's a good point. Wait, no, because if Toon Link stands on that bit, doesn't the... Oh no, never mind, I take that back. There's only some characters that the down smash is angled, I guess.
Yeah.
Huh. More you know.
Completely different story to the first game. Pretty similar to the second game, unfortunately.
Fife is stop. That'll do it.
Yeah, it's not amazing close. We'll see the adaptation from Skaws. Maybe first game was a bit of a hiccup because it doesn't really know the matchup.
That would make sense as well.
Or maybe Fife was just playing well and then we tilted into game 2 and 3.
That is also a valid option.
I don't get why he hasn't gone for the spike with side B.
It's just hard to do, really, I guess.
But it's the ultimate disrespect and would tilt Skaws to the point where he would lose. Yeah, you can see that the grappling hook, the Z-Air from Toon Link is quite an effective skill. A move, it combos into fair, which is kill confirm, it's ridiculous. Causes tech chasing.
Yeah.
Quite a nice tool. And we're kind of at the start of maybe a 3-star.
That.
I'll be taking it. Kind of dodgy DI, but I'm not sure if he would have survived. 2-1 to Skaws.
Skaws. Yeah?
That is GG.
GG.
Winners round 2. What was the seeding? Fife was seeded 17th. He did pretty well for being seeded
I'm
17th.
surprised Fife is seeded 17th. That's fair.
Okay then.
Huh.
Well, it was a pretty interesting game. Shame that it turned so one-sided towards the end.
Yeah.
But it's a top player mentality. In case you didn't know, in the UK we use top player ironically.
Oh, what's this top player thing?
Oh, it's because Lou called himself top player, then everyone memed it out of him.
Yeah,
And
that's
so
a bit yikes.
top player is like a meme now in UK.
Yeah, okay, that's good.
And there's also a top player Facebook or Discord group where they get the tournaments first, the notifications.
Fair enough.
So they get the early birds.
Oh.
But anyway, that was that set, and thanks for watching.